Welcome to our channel. Today, we're diving into a significant development in the ongoing well-comrade tensions between Canada and the United States. In a bold move that has sent shockwaves through North America, Ontario has decided to impose a staggering 25% tariff on electricity exports to the U.S. This decision comes as a direct response to President Donald Trump's recent tariffs on Canadian aluminum and steel, which have created a climate of uncertainty and frustration for Canadian officials. With this $110 billion energy retaliation, Canada is making it clear that it will not back down in the face of aggressive trade policies. But what does this mean for the future of trade relations between these two neighboring countries? Join us as we explore the implications of Ontario's decision and how it could reshape the economic landscape in North America. To fully understand Ontario's recent decision to impose a 25% tariff on electricity exports to the United States, we must first examine the backdrop of escalating trade tensions initiated by President Donald Trump. In early March, Trump announced significant tariffs on Canadian aluminum and steel, citing national security concerns. This move was met with widespread criticism, not only from Canadian officials, but also from various sectors within the U.S. that rely on these materials. The tariffs created a ripple effect of uncertainty, leading to fears of a trade war that could destabilize both economies. As that situation unfolded, Canadian leaders expressed their frustration over the unpredictability of U.S. trade policies. Premier Doug Ford of Ontario, recognizing the potential long-term impacts on the province's economy, decided to take a stand. The rationale behind the 25% electricity surcharge is twofold. First, it serves as a retaliatory measure against the U.S. tariffs, signaling that Canada will not be a passive player in this trade dispute. Second, it aims to protect Ontario's economic interests by generating additional revenue estimated at around $110 billion, while also putting pressure on U.S. consumers who depend on Canadian electricity. This strategic move is not just about electricity. It reflects a broader commitment by Canada to assert its position in the face of aggressive trade tactics. By imposing this surcharge, Ontario is sending a clear message: Canada is ready to fight back and defend its economic sovereignty against what it perceives as unfair trade practices. As the news of Ontario's 25% electricity tariff reverberates across the border, the reactions from U.S. states have been swift and varied. In Minnesota, where a significant portion of electricity is imported from Canada, Governor Tim Walz expressed deep concern over the potential impact on consumers. This tariff is going to hit the wallets of everyday Minnesotans. He stated, "We are already facing rising utility costs, and this additional burden could make it even harder for families to make ends meet." Moreover, officials in Michigan are voicing their worries about grid reliability. The interconnected nature of the North American power grid means that any disruption in electricity supply from Canada could have cascading effects. Michigan Public Service Commission spokesperson Matt Helms noted, "While we believe the immediate impact on our customers may be minimal, the long-term implications of strained relations with Canada could jeopardize the reliability of our power supply. We need to ensure that our grid remains resilient and secure." In New York, Governor Kathy Hochul has ordered a comprehensive review of how these tariffs could affect energy costs for residents and businesses. "These tariffs were poorly designed and lack transparency," she remarked. "They only serve to destabilize our energy markets and create uncertainty for New Yorkers who rely on affordable electricity." As the U.S. states grapple with the implications of Ontario's tariff, it is clear that the fallout from this trade dispute will not only affect Canada but also have significant repercussions for American consumers and the broader energy landscape. With the recent election of Mark Carney as Canada's new Prime Minister, the country finds itself at a pivotal moment in its history, particularly in the context of escalating trade tensions with the United States. Carney, who previously served as the governor of both the Bank of Canada and the Bank of England, brings a wealth of experience in economic management and crisis resolution to his new role. His leadership style is characterized by a pragmatic approach, focusing on data-driven decision-making and a commitment to fostering strong international relationships. In the face of the recent tariffs imposed by the U.S., Carney has made it clear that he intends to take a firm stance in defending Canada's economic interests. He has emphasized the importance of maintaining respect in trade relations, stating, "We will not back down from protecting our workers and our economy. Canada is a nation of resilience, and we will respond decisively to any threats against our sovereignty." Carney's plans for economic competitiveness are ambitious. He aims to invest in infrastructure projects that will not only bolster Canada's economy, but also enhance its energy security. By promoting renewable energy initiatives and diversifying energy sources, Carney seeks to position Canada as a leader in the global energy market. We have the potential to become an energy superpower, he asserts, and we must leverage our resources wisely to benefit all Canadians. As he navigates these turbulent waters, Carney's ability to balance assertiveness with diplomacy will be crucial. His leadership will determine how Canada adapts to the challenges posed by U.S. trade policies and how it positions itself on the world stage in the coming years. The imposition of a 25% electricity tariff by Ontario is not just a localized issue. It carries significant implications for Canada-U.S. relations and the broader global economy. This bold move signals a shift in how Canada is willing to respond to aggressive trade policies from its southern neighbor. Historically, Canada has been seen as a cooperative partner in trade, but this tariff represents a clear departure from that narrative, indicating a readiness to engage in economic retaliation. As tensions escalate, the potential for a full-blown trade war looms, which could disrupt not only bilateral relations, but also the stability of North American trade as a whole. Moreover, the tariff could have far-reaching effects on global energy markets, as Canada is one of the largest suppliers of electricity to the U.S. Any disruption in the supply chain could lead to increased energy prices and volatility in the market. Countries that rely on stable energy imports may find themselves reassessing their energy strategies, potentially leading to a shift in alliances and trade partnerships. This could open doors for other energy suppliers, altering the competitive landscape. In response to these challenges, Prime Minister Mark Carney is implementing strategies aimed at protecting Canadian workers and businesses. His administration is focused on investing in domestic industries and promoting innovation to ensure that Canada remains competitive on the global stage. Carney has pledged to support workers affected by trade tensions through retraining programs and job creation initiatives, emphasizing that the government will prioritize the needs of its citizens during this tumultuous period. By fostering a resilient economy, Carney aims to mitigate the impacts of U.S. tariffs and position Canada as a formidable player in the international arena. In conclusion, Ontario's decision to impose a 25% tariff on electricity exports to the United States marks a significant turning point in Canada-U.S. trade relations. This bold move, driven by the need to respond to President Trump's tariffs on Canadian goods, highlights Canada's determination to protect its economic interests and assert its sovereignty. As we've discussed, the implications of this tariff extend beyond the immediate economic impact, potentially reshaping global energy markets and altering the dynamics of international trade. With Prime Minister Mark Carney at the helm, Canada is poised to navigate its turbulent waters with a focus on resilience and competitiveness. As developments unfold, it's crucial for viewers to stay informed and engaged with the ongoing changes in trade policies and their effects on both nations. Thank you for joining us today, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for the latest updates on this evolving story.